hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you, I guess. It's currently morning for me. I'm in my pajamas and it's likely to stay like that all day today because my body says so. My body hurts. And when my body hurts, I need to listen to it. I really, really do. So I quite often put down my crochet hooks. I keep getting side-eyed by my projects. But yeah, so at this time of year, I don't really crochet so much. So I am kind of struggling. I'm losing my crochet a bit. And, well, I started my crochet channel this year. I don't have too much of an audience, and I've been putting videos up every Wednesday. And I've been thinking to myself, I usually stop crocheting around spring, summer, so what am I going to do? So what I've decided to do is I'm going to continue to put something out every Wednesday. It won't be tutorials every Wednesday. I think I'm going to do a few vlogs. I'm still going to do tutorials, but not as often as I've been doing. Like my beginner series, for example, I knocked out quite a few of them in such a short amount of time. I'm going to slow down on the tutorials, so it's going to probably be vlog, tutorial, vlog, vlog, like that. So it'll still be crochet related, but I just don't have it in me to sit down and do crochet tutorials for large items at the moment because, like I said, my body just hurts at the moment. At this time of year, it always hurts a lot. See, my body's really weird because in the winter, my body hurts a lot, but somehow I'm able to crochet through the pain. But at this time of year, my body hurts pretty much the same, but for some reason, I just don't have the urge to crochet my way through the pain. And it just seems a bit harder for me to do. I tend to get quite a lot of pain in my elbow, which makes it really hard to crochet. So what I'm going to do for these next few months throughout spring and summer is I'm going to do mainly vlogs about crochet and possibly about other yarn arts like knitting, nail binding, loom, Tunisian, that kind of thing. So it'll still be all yarn related stuff, but my content is going to sort of drift slightly towards things like unboxings and hauls. I have a subscription box with Crochet Society, so we can open that together. I have a Granny Square card deck. We could maybe do that together if you've got one. But yeah, I'm in the middle of filming a tutorial and it's taking me a lot longer than normal. This thing here is a jumper. I want to get it done soon because obviously jumper weather is slowly going away. But I kind of made this to be worn sort of springtime. So I used a bigger hook, made bigger stitches so it can be worn sort of, without a coat kind of thing. So I want to get on with that. And I want to put out that tutorial before the end of spring and before summer because no one wears a jumper in summer. Come on. So I do want to get that done, but it's taken me a while. I've filmed 2 parts of the tutorial, but I'm currently stuck on Sleeve Island and I'm going to be stuck there a while. So it's going to take a while before I film the 3rd part and, edit them all together and put out this tutorial. But I suppose the next few vlogs that I do can be concentrating heavily on getting this finished. But like I said, because my body hurts so much, I can't crochet so much. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do vlog format for a while, and the tutorials that I'll be putting out will probably be sort of swatch related stuff where I can teach you a new stitch. We could call it the Stitch 101 series maybe, but I do want to do other things. Like I said, I have a Granny Square card deck. We could do that together. Obviously, I'm not going to show you how to do the cards because I can't, and you maybe have to buy yourself a deck and sort of do it along with me, kind of thing. But yeah, I can do things like swatches, show you how to do particular stitches, and then talk about the kind of projects you can do with those stitches. I want to use different types of sort of yarn. I often use acrylic, but that's because I do quite a lot of sort of winter wear. So we could maybe do projects with sort of cotton, I guess, sort of area kind of yarn. There are other things that we could concentrate on. Like I bought myself a spinning wheel recently. I have no idea how to use it, so we could do that together. I have a carding machine, so we can make fibre together. I can kind of sort of knit. I've been doing that since I was a child, but the information never retains up there, so I always have to reteach myself, so we could do a series on that. There are plenty of things that we can do, but it's having the energy to do it. So quite a lot of my videos will be in vlog format whilst I work my body through that. Because I don't want to stop uploading. My audience is relatively new, so I don't get too many people looking at my stuff, but I want to make sure that my videos are getting out there into the algorithm to find my audience. So I want to put out as many videos as I have been doing. But yeah, I just can't do tutorials all of the time because my body says no. So I'm going to listen to my body. Today at some point, I am getting some yarn delivered, so we could open that together. What else can we do? What else can we do today? I'm not crocheting today. Definitely not. But yeah, we can open up my massive bag of yarn because I went on the sales on Lovecraft and bought myself a whole load of paint box yarn. And I've never used paint box yarn before, so we can open that together and have a look at the really pretty colours. I can take you shopping with me. Like in the most recent vlog I did, we went to Hobbycraft to have a look around. So I can maybe take you to my local craft shop. We can have a look at the yarn in there. Maybe have a look at other types of things to do yarn related. For example, needle felting, needle punching, cross stitch, I guess. We can still do a lot of things on this channel, but not so many tutorials. But the tutorials will probably pick up again sort of in the autumn time because that's when I tend to crochet the most. I am an autumn winter crocheter because I like to make hats, scarves, gloves, blankets, jumpers, leg warmers, all of the things that keep you warm. And that's just not really appropriate for spring and summer, is it? So I want to get this damn jumper done before summer. Because I do not want to release a Granny Square jumper tutorial in the middle of summer. Because that's not going to do very well, is it? So these next few vlogs that I'm definitely going to put out are going to be me stuck on Sleeve Island, trying my hardest to film the next part of the tutorial and edit things together. I might as well take you on that journey with me. I'm going to go for now, but you might see me in a few seconds from now with a massive bag of yarn. I got my delivery yesterday and I decided rather than opening it yesterday, I would just give my body a bit of a rest. As you can see, still in my jammers, so I'm not doing great. Not doing great, but my body doesn't hurt as much as it did, so that's something, I guess. Anyway, got a big haul of yarn. So I got this pretty soon after I did the filming yesterday, actually, and I really wanted to get on with the filming, but like I said, my body just completely gave up. So yeah, let's get on with it. So I mostly bought paint box. I decided to get a whole lot of the cotton because, as I was saying, I wanted to use other materials, especially in this weather. So I've never really used cotton. I experimented with it last month when I made a sun hat, and I quickly learned that the stuff that I learnt with the hook that I normally use and the yarn that I normally use, I needed to sort of relearn a few things, relearn a few measurements, because I kept having to fuck that project. So I was like, cotton's going to be a bit of a pain in the bottom. So of course I got myself some more. I did also get some acrylic. But yeah, Lovecrafts had a sale on this particular cotton paint box, and I've always wanted to use this particular brand. I've always wanted to use this particular brand acrylics, but it's still quite pricey on that particular site, but I might actually get some, give them a go. What I did with these ones was, because they were on sale, I decided to get quite a few different colours, quite a lot of the colours that I normally use in all of my projects, like purples and whatnot, and then I got some other colours like this sort of muted grey kind of thing. Right, so let's get on with it. But the first things that I can see at the top are, because I got several different types of grey. So this one is misty grey. This one is elephant grey. And this one is stormy grey. So let's look at them together. I think that would make an interesting, colour combination. And like I said, I also got some acrylic. I got the bonus DK by Hayfield. I have actually used this stuff before. There was a shop which is now closed down. They sold this particular one, and it's not the best yarn, but it's good value, and it's perfect for sort of swatches and whatnot. So I got a few different colours of that. So I got a really nice sort of lilac. So this is mauve. This one's called blonde, and I got this sort of electric pink, because I like the sort of neon colours. And I also got a really nice sort of pumpkin kind of colour. This one is called Auburn, and that will actually be perfect for pumpkin season. I do like to make a lot of stuffed pumpkins. I think I've got another one in here. Oh, here we are. And this one is Fields of Gold. Sort of a really, really nice sort of deep dark yellow. It's really lovely, actually. And I think those two would go really nice. So yeah, again for pumpkins. Right, so the rest of the bag should be the paint. Oh, I got another one. I don't remember ordering this many of this particular brand, but obviously I did. This one's burnt orange. Again, a really lovely colour for pumpkins. Look at me thinking of pumpkins. It's spring, it's not autumn. I ordered more of this particular yarn than I thought I did. This one is oyster pink. Those two go together really nicely, actually. Right. Okay, so we've got the paint box cottons. We've got this really nice blue. It's called Kingfisher Blue. Lovely. And then I got a few different blues because I really like working with blue. This one is ocean blue. I've got a bit of a ocean theme going on with kingfisher and ocean blue, and this one is summer sky blue. What other blues do I have? Oh, a really nice sort of turquoisey one. This one is called Jewel. Oh, another hayfield. Oh, champagne. I bought more of that brand than I thought I did. I don't know. Oh, another one. Wow, I really did buy more of it than I actually thought I did. This one's a really nice pink. It's called Cupid. And that will go really nicely with the electric one. Okay, so back to the paint box. We've got a really nice yellow. It's called Buttercup Yellow. It's very, very bright. It's lovely. And we've got this really nice sort of pink, bubblegum pink. And we've got several purples, because purple's my favourite colour. I love purple. This one's Dusty Lilac. This one is Pansy Purple. Yep. This one is Jam. It's just called Jam. I like that. Pardon me. Oh, and this one is sort of pinkish purple. And it's Tea Rose. It's lovely. And on with the pinks, we've got Raspberry Pink. We have this sort of really, really muted purple here. It's Vintage Heather. That is absolutely beautiful. I like that one a lot. It goes really nice with that. I've got another one of these. I honestly didn't realise I bought so many of these, but I'm happy with that. This one is just called Grape. Really nice red. It's called Red Wine. It's lovely. Really, really deep. Really, really deep, lovely red. I like that a lot. This one is Dusty Rose. And we've got Maroon Red. That goes lovely with that one, doesn't it? How many more have I got in here? This one's called Grey Pink. Grey Pink? Greyish pink? Anyway, it's a really, really lovely muted pink. And last but not least, I think, unless there's any more bonus stuff. This one is like a sort of mustardy colour. It's chartreuse yellow. It's lovely. Yeah. So that's my yarn haul. I got quite a few lovely colours of cotton here, and yeah, already I'm thinking like a nice shrug or a really nice sort of fishnetty kind of crop top type thing. These will go nicely with these ones here. I honestly don't remember buying so many of these. They were on sale, so yeah. But yeah, this particular make, it's fairly cheap, and for some people it might feel a bit rough, but for me personally, I don't mind the feel of it. I don't have like many sensory issues, so I'm okay with like the feel of various yarns. And the cheaper yarns do work up really, really well for like swatches and whatnot. So that's absolutely perfect. But I really, really like these oranges. Absolutely brilliant for later on in the year when I'm making pumpkins, because I make a lot of pumpkins because my parents tend to sell them. And they tend to do quite well on their stall. I really enjoy making pumpkins, actually. That's usually my go-to after I've had a long rest of not crocheting. I would just instantly go to making pumpkins because it's one of those patterns that is just in there, you know. But yeah, all of these beautiful, beautiful cottons. I'm looking forward to using these. I have to get out the old 3mm hook. So many beautiful colours. I love the amount of purples that I got. I mean, they look absolutely beautiful on the site, but in person, they're just, oh, they're so stunning. I really, really enjoy a nice purple. These colours are beautiful. So stunning. Right, so that's my yarn haul, I guess. Today I'm getting a really, really, really good delivery. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. I've treated myself to a new camera, so a vlogging camera. You know, one of those teeny tiny itty bitty ones that you can just like attach to your person, and people can't tell that you've got a little camera on, which is absolutely perfect for vlogging, because with me being relatively new to vlogging, it still feels weird being out in public with my camera. I mean, I have a pocket camera and they're relatively small, but the Pocket 3 is actually quite chunky, so it looks like a camera, and when you walk around in public with it, people notice it, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like people noticing my cameras, so I'm really looking forward to the camera that I'm getting later on. Maybe I could do a bit of an unboxing with that. I don't want to go too technological with it, because this isn't a technology channel, but yeah, I will open it up and show you, and maybe play with it, maybe take it out for a little try, and take you along with me. So I guess there's that to look forward to. So again, I'll see you in a moment. Talk about inconsistency. I'm doing terribly at this vlog. It's day 4, I want to say. I really want to say. It could be day 5. It really could be day 5. But yeah, I was going to show you the camera later on in the day of day 2. But the camera arrived quite late, and by the time it arrived, my body was in no state to do anything. That seems to be the talk of this vlog, doesn't it? My body just giving up on me completely, and I only have like a small window of time to actually do anything before my body gives up. That's how it's been these last few days. I really don't like it when my body is like this, because one minute I feel okay, next minute I'm hobbling around the place with pain in my elbow, pain in my neck, pain in my leg. It's not fun. So yeah, as I was saying, the camera arrived very late on day 2 of the vlog. So I thought, I'm going to wait until the next day to go do some filming. So we did do that. We went out, we went to the park to basically play with cameras, and we decided to also bring out some flow toys, because we haven't really done much spinning this year as yet. So my husband brought out his staff and I brought out my hoop, and we just played around with the cameras. I did a really, really cool sort of POV of me spinning my hoop, and I also got to play with my drone that I haven't played with for quite a while. I bought it in just before October last year for my birthday, and I flew it a few times. I got quite good at using it, actually. And then winter came. I remember taking it out in November, and we did like a sort of sunrise sort of thing with Matt spinning fire stuff, I believe. I'll have to dig out that footage and put it on here, actually. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it because at that point I was so confident with using the controls on my drone. So yeah, we made a really cool little video, and then by the end of shooting that video my fingers were frozen off to the point where I said to Matt, I'm going to put the drone away for winter and then we'll bring it back out again in spring. So that's what we did, and I completely forgot how to use it, including how to turn it on. It took a good 10 minutes of pressing the button to figure out how to turn it on. And yeah, it was interesting relearning how to use that thing. And of course I used my brand new camera, and I got to sort of play with angles of my other cameras as well. So we had a really good time. And then yesterday, day 4 of the vlog, I suppose, again we took out the drone to Stevie Hill, and I took out my brand new camera to get like a POV shot of just sort of walking there, going around a little nature reserve thing, and yeah, enjoying playing with my drone. I kind of got some really cool sort of POV shots, and I'm really enjoyed doing that. You know, like the TV program Peep Show? It's kind of like that, where your hands are doing things, and it kind of feels a bit like one of those first person video games where, and I kind of wanted to sort of look down to see if I had any feet. Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing with the camera. I'll show you actually. Here it is. It's an Insta 3S, I think that's what it's called. Insta 3S. Anyway, Insta 360 3S. That's it. But I got this because I was looking at the DJI Nano, and it didn't seem to have all of the things in it that I really wanted for a camera, for a small camera, and it had a overheating problem and whatnot. But I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to stick with DJI, because I have a DJI Pocket, a DJI drone, and I kind of wanted a little DJI sort of POV kind of camera. But the Insta 360 kind of outshined it a bit in the reviews, and I watched a whole load of videos about it, and it actually took me a while to buy this thing. Usually when it comes to tech in general, I'll have my eye on something, and then I'll watch a whole lot of reviews, a whole lot of YouTube videos about it, and then I'm usually like, yep, I'm gonna have it, and that's usually within like a couple of days of thinking, I want that camera. and then I'll save up the appropriate amount of money and then get that camera. But with this one, because I was so sort of thinking that I wanted a DJI Nano, so I saved up the money for that, and I'd watched a whole lot of videos, and I was really happy with it. And then I watched a few more videos of people that used it like a few months after buying it, and they're talking about all of the cons, and the cons kind of outweighed the pros, and I was like, oh, that's disappointing. And then I saw some stuff about the Insta 360, and with it being a camera very similar, I was all like, yeah, that camera seems like a good one. But because I had my heart set on the DJI Nano, so it took me a while before I was like, okay, I definitely want that one. And yeah, I eventually bought it, and it came the other day, and I am really happy with it. It's so cute. So cute. I love it. It's a great camera. And let me show you it. So it comes out of this, and it's got like a little magnet on the back. It's really cute. So cute. And it basically attaches to this little magnet thing. You put it underneath your shirt, and then you can attach this to your shirt either in horizontal, vertical, so you can get those two modes. And this thing is a really good magnet, really good. And I got a whole load of other sort of stands for it and whatnot, but I've been using that thus far because I'm really enjoying the POV shot. And this thing comes in handy as well. It's got a little monitor screen, and it's a nice big one as well, which is perfect for me because when I bought the Pocket 2, the screen was so small that I was constantly looking at it like, I can't see it. And then when the Pocket 3 came along and the screen was way bigger, and I was so happy with that. So having the screen this big, very, very happy, very happy. And it's not heavy neither, which is perfect for my hands. And I must admit, when I was wearing it on day 3, I kind of forgot I was wearing it. So I was just moving around naturally, I guess. And then I watched the footage back and I was like, I really like the way I move around when I kind of forget that I've got a camera on. But yeah, it's such a cute little thing. I've got like a little wind muffler thing on it. The microphone isn't bad at all. And I've decided I'm going to mostly use this for sort of POV shots of like crocheting and whatnot. So next time I do a tutorial, for example, I'm going to have this next to that camera so I can get some really cool POV shots. Maybe put it in portrait mode so I can get it for my social medias and whatnot. But I love this camera. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to show you some footage. I'm going to show you some footage of me spinning my hoop, going for a walk, and then basically just playing around with my drone and whatnot. So roll footage. Thank you very much for joining me on this vlog. I know this vlog was a little bit all over the place with me going on about the sort of stuff that I'll be putting out in the next few months, and then doing a yarn haul, and then talking randomly about a camera and going on about my drone for some reason. I don't know. As I said, this vlog's been a little bit chaotic, a little bit all over the place, and has not really featured that much crochet. So I should probably not call it a crochet vlog. But as I said, thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, if you watch vlogs all of the time, let me know in the comments the kind of things that you'd like to see in my vlogs, because I am new to this, so my vlogs will be a little bit all over the place until I figure out how I want to do them. But I would like to know from you guys what sort of things you want to see in vlogs. Do you want to see more sort of unboxings, or are you sick of that stuff? Do you want to see more crocheting? I don't know. I'm leaving it in your hands. Please let me know, and I will see you in the next video. So see you next time. Bye.